Farm News Media presents Farm News 5.
Welcome to the 2017 Northwest Michigan Ag Summit.
The Agricultural Summit brings together county farm bureaus.
Who wants to lose 2 bushels per acre when, if we set it up right, we're only losing 1/4 of a bushel?
And farmers get information on a more profitable soybean harvest. I'm Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
Michigan Farm Bureau county annual meetings are in full swing around the state. The Northwest Farm Bureau and the Wexford, Missaukee, and Benzie-Manistee County Farm Bureaus held an agricultural summit.
This is the second annual District 9 combined county annual meeting. It's the Agriculture Summit that brings in farmers from all over Northwest Michigan to celebrate agriculture, talk to each other about the year past, and make resolutions for a positive year going forward.
Each Farm Bureau held individual meetings to recap their years and hand out awards. Then they combined to approve policy recommendations.
The following language applies to policy 135 farm labor and 137 immigration. We recommend the following language be added.
Our policy development process in Northwest Michigan is a little unique. We've combined all of the counties in the area. Instead of having individual county meetings, we're having area-wide. We met twice with representatives from all the counties across Northwest Michigan and came up with a variety of policies that really suited our area and suited our needs.
Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Farmers in mid-Michigan had the opportunity to get tips on how to maximize soybean harvest at the Soybean Harvest Equipment Field Day.
This is our 7th field day, and the reason we do these is because year in and year out, across all the conditions, farmers typically lose 1 to 2 bushels per acre of soybeans at harvest time. Just loss that does not go to market. And we're here to prevent that. And in some cases, if you get dry conditions or you get lodged beans or things like that, those losses can jump up to 5 bushels per acre, which is just untenable. So we're here to basically solve that problem through a couple different ways. Timing of harvest, we're here to talk about equipment maintenance, and then we're here to showcase some of the newest equipment and setup changes that'll reduce those losses. A lot of growers in Michigan roll their ground. They roll it as a harvest aid, punch the stones in the ground, level it off so they can run their cutter bar closer and not get any stones in the combine. The flag is centered right between the 2 treatments, the rolled and the unrolled. Each combine is going to run right down the center of that flag, so half the head will be on rolled ground, half the head will be on unrolled ground. Then what we'll do is we're just measuring gathering losses, because there's a rule of thumb that 90% of your losses at harvest time occur at the head. So we're going to drive into the field maybe 100 feet, back them up about 20 feet. We've got 10 of these 1-foot squares, and we'll be dropping them on the ground randomly and counting the number of beans in there. And there's a rule of thumb that if you've got 4 beans per square foot, you've lost a bushel per acre.
2 beans.
The Michigan Soybean Promotion Committee is devoted to investing soybean farmer checkoff dollars to address grower concerns. We focus our efforts on production research, market development, and outreach. Learn more at michigansoybean.org.
Syngenta this week agreed to settle tens of thousands of U.S. lawsuits filed by farmers who sued the company over the rollout of a genetically engineered corn seed variety before China had approved it for imports. Terms weren't disclosed, however, numerous reports pegged the settlement at more than $1 billion. In a statement, Syngenta said the settlement would establish a fund to pay claims by farmers and others who contracted to price corn after September 14, 2013. Not included in the settlement are exporters like Cargill and ADM. They're also suing Syngenta. The company also faces a lawsuit in Canada. 62 more farms have been recognized for implementing appropriate pollution prevention practices through the state's Michigan Agriculture Environmental Assurance Program. The program helps farmers comply with state and federal environmental regulations and with right-to-farm practices. The The Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development says over 4,000 of the state's farms have been verified to date through the MEAP program, making it a national leader in voluntary, sustainable stewardship practices. For more news and video, visit MichiganFarmNews.com. With Farm News 5, I'm Janelle Brose. Have a great week of farming.